Warning, the following video contains scenes of hunting and fishing. Yuppies, beware. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Outdoor Adventures. I'm your host, the Camo Commander, Cody Drury, and we've got a great show for you this year. We're going to be looking at the 2023 to 2024 hunting seasons this year. And without further ado, let's go on to the action. It is evening here on Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. First evening on in the season. And we're out of here for today, and then tomorrow morning at dawn. We mainly came up for a couple days to get some work done, but we figured we'd sit. And I saw a little 8-point this morning. It'll be nice in a couple of years, but other than that, I didn't see anything else today, so we're gonna sit here. We're supposed to get some rain later this evening, so hopefully it'll push some deer out early. So we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. And I do want to apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the top part of my head being cut off there in the video. The strap that I used to hold that camera was pretty loose, just kind of stretched out throughout the duration of this past hunting season, and we don't always have the best interviews there, but we'll see what happens here in the future. I got a few ideas. As you can tell now, after the rain stopped, got a couple of does out in the field, and they're just kind of looking around. Still kind of raining a little bit, and but it started to lighten up enough to where deer started to move a little bit. But these are the two main ones I saw. But it was pretty early in my season yet. I didn't want to take a doe quite yet. It is the afternoon on October 21st. It's a Saturday. And we're here for the 2023 season. We got this morning. I ended up seeing about 4 deer. One was really close. I got a shot, but it was a little 4-point. And hopefully we will get the job done here tonight. Statistically, over the years, this has been a fairly good night for me. So I'm really hoping that we continue the pattern here. So it's supposed to be a little windy, so I don't know. But as always, wish me luck. Well, and as luck would have it, so to speak, it didn't take very long for me to see my first deer of the evening. And this scenario has played in my head many times. I think this point in time was actually when I realized that that deer was there. But they sneak in on me, and they get real close like that. And in my past, I have not been the most patient. I've remembered 2 gun seasons where I spooked the deer that close, and they've taken off running. I've taken a shot and missed both times. So why don't we just kind of watch this guy here. He looks like a nice 10-point. It's a little younger deer overall, I would say, but having a 10-point that young and that close in bow range, I mean, you just gotta admire the ability, I guess, of myself to be that close. But why don't we tune in and see what happens here. And just to clarify, that's about 15 yards roughly about right there. And it's just so awesome that, you know, if you sit still enough, you use the right scent control and all that. It's just so neat how close they will get to you without even knowing you're there. And as you can see, I put a pretty good shot on it. Went right up that hill there. I smoked him. He was running tail down. He went up that hill. and it didn't take very long before I was able to get down. I waited a little bit, but we'll tune in now. Well, we got the job done. This is my first buck in a few years, and my second one ever with the bow. And we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pointer. And this is my second buck ever with the bow. Like I just said, I'm super pumped up about it. It's only our first evening on here on my vacation here. And I don't know what it is about October 21st, but I was looking through Facebook memories earlier. And it's just something about this day I've been extremely lucky on, because I've been very successful in the past on this day. And hey, at the end of the day, I'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week. Super pumped up. I always love that I get a chance to do this. Opportunity is awesome for this, so again, super pumped up, and hashtag hunting season 2023, and that's all I got to say about that. And folks, if you couldn't tell, I was super pumped up. I'm here playing cameraman for my dad this morning. So far we've seen 2 does come out about 80 yards or so off to our right. It's a Sunday, October 22nd, 2023. It's a little bit colder morning. We've been here for maybe about an hour or so. And we're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. Hopefully we can get the job done this morning. Wish us luck. It looked like a badger, maybe an otter or something. Because I didn't think it looked like a turkey. And folks, it's just fun being in the stand with my dad. We sit there, as you can kind of tell, we have a good time. Maybe it's a panther. Don't think we saw a panther. Well, I don't think there's any panthers out where we're at, but after that, all that joking around and that. After all that joking around, we actually started seeing some deer, which is amazing just because of all the laughing we were doing. But like I said, we always have a good time. And that was a doe way outside of a shooting range. But I still like to try and film and try and get better at holding the camera freehand. I did not bring my tripod with me, but as you can see, there's a little not fork corn, but a little unicorn buck there. Got one side, just one little one sticking straight up. And I can't say that we don't get a little tired out there, especially me, because I can fall asleep about anywhere. My dad's just looking around trying to stay awake, and I'm sleeping like a baby. And after my little nap there, actually started seeing some deer. With all that snoring, I don't know why they came around. But nevertheless, we started getting a little bit of action here. A little bit of rut action at that with the little guy. That one also had 2. But let's go to rifle season. Missouri Firearms Deer Season for 2023. Today is November the 11th. It is pretty cold this morning, but it's supposed to warm up into the 50s later today. It's supposed to be the coolest day of the week, I think. So far we haven't seen anything, but it is definitely shoot time. So, anticipation is very high, so we'll see what we can get done here today. Wish me luck. And like I said, anticipation is high. It's open weekend rifle season here in Missouri. And out walks the doe, similar path to where that buck came out. And she's kind of walking around trying to sniff me. But I gotta be honest, I was being a little picky. She is a little bit of a, I'd say she's probably about a yearling doe. But wasn't one of the big does I was after if I saw one. And I was mainly just kind of waiting for a buck, especially because I saw some trail cam pictures. Well, it is Saturday, November 12th. It's the evening hunt. We just got out of here within the past half an hour. And so far haven't seen anything. It's a little windy yet. But I have some good hopes tonight that we'll get the job done, or some of the family will get the job done. We only got tonight and tomorrow, so we have to quit being as picky. But at the same time, we want to make sure we're shooting older deer. So it's a little warm out, and I guess we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. And when I say a little warm out, I mean warm for this time of the year. As you can see, I had all my layers on. And we're getting closer to dark here, and out you can see pops this buck, little fork horn, if you will. Again, walk straight to shooting range, but can't shoot those. You got to have 4 more on one side. All right, y'all. So you may notice that this episode is a little bit shorter than the other ones, and a big reason for that is I unfortunately lost some footage on my Tacticam when I was on a duck hunt on my week-long duck hunting trip. And it had like 4 days worth of footage on it of the duck hunting that we normally do when I'm out there with my dad and my uncle. You know what the worst part about it was? Is that happened to all happen on the hunt on my 30th birthday last year. So, I mean, we're going to work on getting a new one, and hopefully this upcoming season I'll be able to have that footage there. I'm going to also find a new way to do some fishing footage, because I wasn't too thrilled with how that looked on camera and everything last year with the GoPro. So there's always next year for that. But let's get back to the action. Is he moving?
Down.
Cool. I got that one. Do I need to go after him?
Yeah, go after him.
Okay. Out front, there's a whole bunch coming right in. Watch these. I got that guy.
I could get on anyway.
I got that one, I think. Watch these right here. Folks, this is the only duck hunt I got on camera, but as you can see, there's a lot of action going on right now. Got a little behind on that one. Up front, get ready. And this, I really love this, just the ducks flying in like that. Let's see. And that was about the end. I think we're going into doe season now. And yeah, it was pretty windy that day, and this evening, not too much is going on. If you pay attention here in just a sec, yeah, you can see some walking through at the very far end of those woods in front of you. That was about the only action I had going on the 9th. Well, today is December 10th. Sorry, Sunday, December 10th. And this is our last morning for Missouri firearms deer season, the antlerless portion here. And we're going to try and get a doe here. I've been seeing enough. I just haven't been able to get a shot at any of them. So we will see what happens here today. Today's our go home day. So we'll only be hunting this morning. So we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. And folks, we're going to put a pause on my hunt for a sec because I got other family members in the woods that we're going to go check in with here. Stay tuned. Alright, well this next hunt we got coming up is actually self-filmed by my brother. I was hunting off in the woods in a different area at the time, but he ended up filming while we were out there. He's got like the fish version of Tactacam. So why don't we just see what happens. And folks, I want to say self-filming is definitely a challenge, so bear with us on Nick's first hunt in my video here with the fish camera. Let's just watch him do his thing. And folks, you can kind of see off in that left corner there where he shot. You can see the deer moving. Like I said, it's pretty hard to see on that camera, but as you can see, didn't take him long to find it here in the woods. It's up there, and there's a little bit of a close-up of it. He was able to get the job done.
Shot a little doe. Probably the last day here in northern Missouri, and it's been one of the roughest seasons I've ever had. I've missed over 10 times, seen plenty of big deer, and this was the third one I've seen this morning.
And now back to my hunt here, and to be honest, after he shot his doe there was whenever I actually started seeing some deer for the morning. You know, it was a beautiful morning out, as you can tell, in the woods. It's always a beautiful morning whenever I'm out in the woods, honestly. But it was great to see that, and I finally had some action come in, and had, I guess, probably 8, 9 does, something like that, come in. And they're down off to my left, and as you can see, I ended up making a good shot through 80. It was 80 yards down in through the woods there, and it was one of my favorite shots. Well, that's our show. As you can tell, I've had another great year out there in the woods, and if I'm going to be honest, whether I'm successful or not, it's always fun just being out there, and I love every opportunity that I'm given for it. So please tune in next year. Until then, wish me luck.